In this video, we'll be discussing what joint ventures are, their benefits, the issues that may arise during the partnership. We'll also touch on the importance of having an exit strategy in place when entering that joint venture. Now, joint ventures is a key topic in many exam boards regarding growth strategies. And in AQA, where I'm currently teaching, it can be found in 3.9.1 and it can be found in the specification as just ventures. So to begin with, what is a joint venture? A joint venture is a business agreement between two or more parties who agree to pool their resources and expertise for a specific project or business venture. So the parties involved in a joint venture remain separate legal entities. So that's unlike a merger or an acquisition where the companies merge into a single entity. Joint ventures are often formed when two companies with complementary skills or resources want to work together to achieve a specific goal. So there are many examples of joint ventures, as you can see on the screen, and many are very successful for the set project. Some you might not even be aware of until the launch of the product, yet it's been operating for years. So one example, which isn't on the screen, but is a joint venture between Volvo and Uber. So the venture will see the Swedish-based car maker and the Uber pool resources into initially developing driverless cars. And this is going to be of the Volvo's flagship XC90 SUV. So the investment will be roughly shared equally by the two companies. And Uber can use their expertise of the car manufacturer Volvo, which again it does have a reputation for safety, and Volvo can use Uber's advanced position on R&D and technology innovation, and Uber will be able to use the driverless cars for their services, whilst Volvo will have the car ready to be sold. So what are other benefits, or what are the benefits of a venture capital? So to begin with, joint ventures are often used to combine complementary strengths or to enter new markets or industries. So by doing so, they can be useful in reducing risk and costs associated with a particular project. So what risks and how do they help to reduce these costs? So synergy. Synergy is a crucial component of joint ventures, and their sharing of assets, whether that's tangible or intangible, is crucial for the success. And it's argued that if companies did it alone, it would not be as successful as working together. So by working together, sharing skilled labour, advanced capitals, just general expertise, they can also help to increase their economies of scale, reducing average unit costs which are associated with this project. So as Uber wanted to lower the perception of risk involved in self-driving cars, they associated themselves with a specific car manufacturer with a reputation for safety. So in other examples of ventures, we can see Pepsi and Starbucks, both with outstanding reputations for beverages, working together and creating a super force. So it can enhance the reputation by associating themselves with that respected partner. Now, I've mentioned projects, and often it is because a company lacks experience and therefore requires that expertise. So this might be in product development, and perhaps they need a company that is well known, for example Uber, with technology to help them with developing that new product. Or it could be entering new markets, new alien markets, maybe international markets where they've got absolutely no experience with, so therefore that venture might just reduce that risk. However, joint ventures are not always successful, and some fail spectacularly. Some may fail over time or just not get the results they were hoping for, but some fail very, very quickly. So as we can see, GM is a company who's experienced a few failed joint ventures. So why might joint ventures fail? Now, whilst joint ventures can be a great way to achieve business goals, there are also potential issues to consider. So one common issue is a difference in management style or cultural differences between the parties involved. If they come into the agreement with different objectives, then this may clash and it may not please their stakeholders in the ways they were hoping for. Furthermore, there are two separate companies with different ways of working, different cultures, and similar to a merger, when two companies come together, these ways of working may clash and there might be the inability to compromise. So other reasons are because companies do not believe it is as equal as agreed, whether that is one company trying to be more dominant or one company believing they're contributing more. Some companies may be concerned about the sharing of intellectual property during the process, and this might even be the reason why some companies avoid such growth strategies to begin with. And finally, it has to be remembered that legally, it is a complex agreement. Now, as you saw with some of the examples of failed ventures, Sometimes it requires a company to actually buy out the agreement to end the venture and allow companies to go their separate ways, which can be a legal cost. Now, it is very, very important to have an exit strategy outlined from the start. So this can involve establishing specific milestones or goals to be achieved, as well as a timeline for the partnership. Having a clear exit strategy can help to prevent conflicts and ensure that all parties are involved are on the same page.